Major fire right now. That is, of course, the Eaton Fire. Let's now go out to KCAL News reporter Cara Finnstrom, who's been there all morning long. Cara, tell us exactly where you are and what's going on behind you.
We just moved up the block from where you saw us earlier. Rachel, we're still along Lake Avenue. Behind us, this used to be a pet store. Also there along this stretch were a number of other businesses, including a Bank of America. And if we pan all the way around here, you can see right in front the National Guard. We've been talking about this morning. We just heard the mayor talking about this increased security presence. We also have video of some of the other National Guard members that we have seen throughout the Altadena area. And I can tell you that when we came in this morning, we had to present our badges, our press identification to let them know who we were in order to get through. And we had to do that a couple of times. We know hundreds are posted all around Altadena, blocking roads, protecting these neighborhoods from looters. The LA County Sheriff's Department said earlier this morning, 19 people have now been arrested in Altadena for suspicion of looting and burglary and other trespassing crimes. A curfew is in place between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. every day to prevent any more looting. Now, at the same time, firefighters have made progress against this fire. It is now 15% contained. Here's what we heard earlier this morning.
The audacity for them to come in and try to pick off somebody who suffered so much is just unacceptable. And it shows that they have no respect for us and no compassion. And actually, we heard some different sound there. We heard from a resident who just very frustrated with some of the looting that has been taking place. Some of the looters tried to break into his home. Want to bring you back out here live, actually, and give you a look at this structure here. This is a historic structure here in Altadena. It used to be the public library, and you can see it's one of the structures that burned. Fortunately, the two buildings that are currently serving as branches of the library, those both survived and all the books inside of them. So some good news there. And also here within Altadena, a lot of work being done to try and move things forward for the families who still remain here, who want to rebuild or whose homes did survive. And that was stressed this morning as well, that help will be available to get those FEMA applications filled out and also those insurance applications for folks who can't do that at home. All LA County libraries are being equipped to handle that. And we also heard from Supervisor Catherine Barger this morning that there will be local assistance centers set up in these communities so that folks at some point will be able to go to those community centers and get the help they need to start rebuilding.
Absolutely. That is the focus for so many who have made it to safety now, surviving and starting to rebuild. Cara, thank you so much.